Hey everyone, and welcome to Phoenix Talks, a replacement for Pokemon Fun Talk. While Fun Talk had its run, it's time to move on to Phoenix Talks, something that isn't just about Pokemon. And I have a few things to talk about, as you can see in the title, from updates for the channel to the Switch to Pokemon stuff actually, and of course future projects. I'll begin with the updates to get these out of the way so you hear them right away so we can get right into the meats and potatoes of this. As you can tell, the way I'm talking, this is all off script, so I might ramble. That's a fair warning. I want to expand past Pokemon. Pokemon was what I got my start with. It will always have a place on my channel. My Let's Plays are not going anywhere, so I can promise that. But you can see on my channel, starting in January, I've started expanding out my Diablo videos, they get the views. They get just as much views as the regular Let's Play, if not more sometimes, which I'm very thankful for. I'm glad whoever's watching those is enjoying them. But yeah, I want to do more than just Diablo. Like, Sunday Fun Days will return, obviously. I'm going to be playing other games. What I'm going to be playing is yet to be decided. I have to look around. But another idea I had that I really want to do, I teased this, hinted at it anyways, during my tips and tricks videos. I want to do advice videos for you guys. Like, I've seen my fair share of shit, and I know how to deal with a lot of things, and I would like to help everyone. And it doesn't have to be about Pokemon or video games. It can be about anything in general. I want to help. I just want to be there for everyone watching in any way I can. And that is why I want to start an advice series where you guys ask me any questions you want. And if within my power and knowledge, I will give you advice on them and tell you what I think is the best option for your situation you're in. And it could be about anything: life, video games, relationships. Oh, I would always give relationship advice to people, yet I couldn't follow it for myself. But yeah, I would like to expand from Pokemon, and that includes some future projects like the fan fictions. Well, I already know they're loved. Like, I'm glad they are. I'm so thankful for that. But this is going to be a shorter fan fiction, around 20 chapters at the most, I think. And after that, I have some other plans for Dante and all their stories with Violet and all that. I have plans for that, but I would like to even expand my horizons on the short stories. Like, I have on my computer saved up a Fallout fanfiction. I am a huge Bethesda fan. Love Skyrim. I love the Elder Scrolls. I love Fallout. Would you guys like seeing Fallout fanfiction or Elder Scrolls themed fanfiction? I'm very curious. Would you guys like that shit? Like, let me know your thoughts on all this. With the advice videos. With the advice videos, I really want to do it, but I need your help with that. I need subjects to cover. I can't do that on my own. So if you have questions you want answered or advice you need, ask away. But with that, we'll move on to something I've been wanting to cover, but not really wanting to cover at the same time because it was a bit of a letdown for me personally, despite what I posted on Twitter about it. The Nintendo Switch. While it looks amazing as a piece of hardware, I love how it looks as hardware, its launch lineup is very lacking. I think it's like, more games are coming out for it, like, Binding of Isaac, I think, is going to be one of the launch titles, Bomberman, Breath of the Wild, of course, ARMS 321 Switch, or whatever the hell it's called. But here's the problem. Breath of the Wild is the only game I can see people buying it for. Bomberman, I played that when I was little, and that's an old game. I don't know if it has the following. These are games that won't sell the console. Breath of the Wild will, but I'm not a Zelda fan. I never played Zelda. I never liked Zelda. So, I won't be getting the Nintendo Switch anytime soon. Sure, some of the games coming out, like Minecraft. I am a big Minecraft player, and mobile Minecraft. Don't say on the phone because I don't have a phone that can play Minecraft. But A mobile version of Minecraft has always been a dream of mine, and to have the Switch to do that, oh, that would be so awesome, to have the controllers and all that. And mobile Skyrim, now that's a fantasy, believe it or not. And it's all possible to Switch, but there's just, I can't get behind. I mean, I want it, but I'm not going to ship out $300 on it until I know the 3DS is being retconned. If this is replacing the 3DS, yes, I will pay the $300 grudgingly and get the Switch and learn how to record off of it, of course. And play Pokemon. I mean, if Pokemon... That's another thing. Pokemon Stars. Despite all the rumors there was for it, despite Mr. Masuda himself being at the launch and teasing it on Twitter, nothing of Pokemon whatsoever was brought up on this presentation for Switch. I honestly was expecting it. I wasn't expecting Stars to show up. Stars is just a code name for a game that may or may not even exist. Like, leakers have been wrong before, but the leakers that are leaking this information know what they're talking about. This is why I'm on the fence with it all. And we'll have to wait and see for Stars. I don't know where that's going. The Switch... Another thing I want to talk about with the Switch, like, I personally watch the stock markets. It's... From economics in school, I stuck with it. It fascinates me. I don't play the markets because I don't want to waste money like that. I'm not a gambler. Nintendo stocks, right after the Switch was revealed, they plummeted. I was scratching my head to figure out why, and it's just the price, I think, the $300 price tag on it. That's very off-putting for something that could be a failure. Like, I hope it's not going to be a failure. I'm just afraid it is going to be a failure because of this. Like, Nintendo stocks went from... Like, you'll be able to see it on screen. I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but it was like high 20s, like 28, almost 30, down to 25. That is a $5 price. I mean, that is bad. That is very bad. Like, I was riding... I expected the next day to see their stocks through the roof. I mean, I was so sad seeing that. Like, I want Nintendo to succeed. I want the Switch to succeed. But they need to come out and say, is this a replacement for the 3DS? It's obviously a replacement for the Wii U. They're going to gradually take that out over time, like they did with all past consoles. As a YouTuber who mainly does Pokemon, will Pokemon be coming to this permanently? That is what will depend on me getting the Switch faster or later. I'll pull a pun from Nintendo's presentation and switch from that subject to a new subject. Where the hell is Pokebank? Yeah, they said January. Like I'll have all the bank information up right now. And they said in January, and yes, January, it's still January. We have another week to January. It could happen within that week. But it's almost over. January is almost over. That is very worrying, seeing no news on it. Are we going to see another hash of what happened with the Pokebank premiere? Where it was delayed, it was released in Japan and the servers were garbage, and it was delayed in the States for, I think, till the end of February, I think? I don't really remember. But yeah, they need to get on with that. I mean, the Pokebank is important. There's so many more questions when Pokebank is brought up because we're going to be able to transfer all our Pokemon to Sun and Moon. Which brings up the question of Megas and the National Dex, because there is no National Dex in Pokemon Sun and Moon. And you're missing about 75% of the Mega Stones. Are they going to just remove those Megas? You see, here's the thing. I'm going to cut myself off. The Mega Evolution Stones are in the game because I've come across trainers in the Battle Tower using Mega Mawile. What other one was it? It was a Mega Gardevoir, I think, or Mega Gallade, because Wally, he uses Mega Gallade. They're programmed in the game. The items are in the game. When are we going to be? There's going to be an obvious update to Pokemon Sun and Moon itself. Will they be putting those Mega Stones into the Battle Tree shop? I really hope so. Because it wouldn't make sense for them not to. It would really be a kicked to the balls if they didn't put the rest of the Mega Stones in. Like, that would really piss me off. There's a lot of major Megas that don't have their stones, but their stones are in the game. But going back to the National Dex, the Pokebank's going to have a Pokedex feature in it as well. I really hope this isn't going to be the National Dex for Sun and Moon, because this is just going to show you how lazy they were for Pokemon Sun and Moon. The honeymoon phase for Sun and Moon's over. I will talk bad about it now. It was a good game. It wasn't perfect. It had more flaws than anything. There was a lot lacking to this game that shouldn't have been lacking. I want to know what was cut out of the game. I really do. I know they found walking animations, but people are rumored that's for Pokemon Stars. I hope they didn't lessen Pokemon Sun and Moon just so they could boost Pokemon Stars, which could be a flop, because of the Switch being a flop. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I just really hope when this update comes for the Pokebank, the games don't get screwed over out of the National Dex or out of the rest of the Mega Stones. But yeah, before this gets too damn depressing, I'm going to move on. During my adventures of trying to get a shiny Sandygast through breeding, I have almost a full box of perfect IV Sandygast, and I'm not joking, these are all 6 perfect IVs. And they're all legitimately bred. I bred them myself. They're all legal. I have no way to Pokemon Gen. I have no way to Gen because I don't have that kind of DS, so I can't Gen. So everything I have is bred perfectly through hard work and pure boredom, actually. But like I said, I have almost a full box. I think it's, I would say 18 or 20 Sandygast, perfect 6 IVs with Stockpile as their bred egg move. Like, I want to give these away to everybody, but I don't want to do it through Wonder Trade. I just want to give these to people that I know I'm giving it to them. Because these are special. They're 6 IV Sandygast. Do you have any idea how I should handle this distribution? I mean, I'll hold on to them all. I'm not going to release them. They're perfect. If you stuck through this far, you deserve a shiny Sandygast. So let me know how you want me to handle this. Do you want me to do a Wonder Trade again, or do you want me to do it a different way? Do you want me to personally give them out to you guys, or what? I don't know. Just let me know your ideas on that. That's pretty much all I have to talk about for this Phoenix Talks. Be sure to give me the things you want me to advise on, whether you want my advice or not. I hope that actually goes somewhere, because I wouldn't mind giving advice to people. Because everyone who subscribes to me, everyone who comments on my videos, likes my videos, I consider you all friends. And I like to help my friends, so this would be a nice way of helping you to give back to you guys. But yeah, leave your questions and for advice down in the comments below. I really hope you guys do. And tell me how you want me to give away the Sandygast, because I'll be happy to friend you guys with the friend codes and give them to you too. I don't care. If you enjoyed this new form of Pokemon Fun Talk Now, Phoenix Talk / podcast kind of thing, even though it's not going to be a podcast because podcasts are long. But if you enjoyed it, leave a like and share it around. It helps to grow the channel, and I really appreciate it. Follow me on Twitter to know when all my videos go live, as well as to know when I might be doing something special like the Sandygast giveaway. The link to that is in the description below and on the front page of my channel. And, as always, this has been Black Phoenix. Thanks for watching, everyone.